If you're looking for a countdown timer idea for your sports podcast, then this is the video for you. For this video, we're going to be using Canva and Ecamm. All right, so as you can see, we are here in Canva on the home screen. And we are going to search for football video. And you can pick any one of these that you like. And also I want to say you don't have to use a video inside of Canva. If you got your own sports clips, you can use those as well, because we're going to use them as an overlay when we get into Ecamm. But there's one in particular that I saw that I want to use, and if I can find it. Oh, it's this one right here. So we're going to select this one and go ahead and select customize template. And again, we're just using this video as a countdown timer screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of move this around, and we're going to get rid of a few things here. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to move this over. We'll need that. We'll need this. We'll need that. There's just a few things. You'll see why. We won't need this. And this. All right, so we're gonna name this, and you can name this whatever your podcast is or sports podcast is. We're just gonna say Geeked About Football. Yeah, we're gonna leave that at that. We'll make this a little bigger. Now this image on here, you can use whatever images you have. If you have your own images, as I'm saying, you don't have to use Canva's video, but I'm just using this to give you an idea. And this could be your website. We'll just say Geeked About. We'll just make it match. Geeked About Football. This we're gonna say starts in, and you'll see why we're doing this. So potentially when we get to Ecamm, I'm just gonna center this. All right, so one important thing that we need to do here in Canva, and you want to make sure you do this for your video, is we want to stretch this out, because you need to think about how long is your countdown timer. Now, I usually create countdown timers no more than a minute, so you want to think about that. I'm gonna just create the countdown timer to be a minute. So if you do a video in Canva, you just want to make sure you stretch this out. Make sure you stretch all of the items or the elements that are on this screen. You want to stretch them out to 1 minute, because right now, if you look here, it's barely 10 seconds. So we want to stretch all of these items out to 1 minute, which is here. So we're going to stretch all of these out. So just drag all your elements, drag them all the way out. Yep, to 1 minute. Dragging everything out. All right, so now that we got all of these 1 minute, and actually I want to add an animation to this. So I'm going to add like pixelate. I'm going to add that. And for this, Let's see. I'm gonna add a animation. We'll just select that. And I just want this on enter. This one as well. I want it on enter. Yeah, on enter. All right. And that's pretty much done. Show you what it's gonna look like. I'll just leave that. And that's pretty much what it's gonna look like. And so now that's done, we just want to download, save it as an MP4 file, as you can see here. Save it as an MP4, download it to your computer, save it, and then we're going to upload this as an overlay into Ecamm. So now let's jump into Ecamm. Okay, so we are in Ecamm, and now that we're in Ecamm, we need to create a new scene, which is going to be our countdown timer scene. And if you don't know how to create scenes in Ecamm, I've already created videos on this. And you can go to this video here, as well as overlays. If you don't know how to create those, you can go to this video here that you can see on the screen. And I can also link those into this video, but it shows you how to create scenes and overlays, because our countdown timer is going to be an overlay. So to create a scene on our scenes window here, we just want to hit the plus sign. Okay, gonna hit the plus sign, and we're just gonna say count down timer, and name that countdown timer. And let me add me in here just so that it doesn't look weird here. Just gonna put me here. But now we're gonna add our video that we created in Canva to this. It's gonna be an overlay, but it's gonna be a full screen overlay. So we want to select this one here, new movie overlay. So you can see new movie overlay. I'm gonna select that icon. And we just want to, after you find your file, we want this to fill the canvas. Let me just put me here. We want to fill the canvas. And so for our video, let me put me here. So we want to fill the canvas. So here's our video. Now I'm going to show you these settings. So you got settings that you can set it for autoplay, which when it starts this scene is going to automatically play. Also, you want to make sure you select start from the beginning, and then you need to find out when the file is finished. Do you want it to go to the next scene, or do you want it to do nothing? Chances are you want it to go to the next scene. That's going to be my guess. But since we're adding a countdown timer to this, the countdown timer can be set to have it automatically go to the next scene. All right, so I'm going to leave these settings as autoplay and start from the beginning. Okay, and we'll show you this from start to finish once we're done. Okay, but now we're going to go back to our overlays menu, which is here, and we're going to select this where it has the 3, 2, 1. We want to select that to put it on the screen. Drag this over here, and here are our settings for our countdown timer. First of all, we want to change this, because remember we had it set to 1 minute, so we want to change that to reflect that. And here's the setting that I was telling you about, where you can have it set to automatically go to the next scene when it's finished. So when your countdown timer, when it expires, you probably want it to go to the next scene, so you want to check that box. Okay, and so here's our timer here, and I'm just going to add that to the screen, and there it is. Of course, I want to make this a little bigger. But now, there we have it, right there. There's our countdown timer. Let's just kind of make that smaller. So our show, Geeked About Football, is starting in 1 minute. All right. So essentially, let's go ahead, put that above here. So here's our countdown timer. It's counting down. Now I'm only creating this, as you can see, I'm only creating this for a 16:9 or a wide video format. You can also create it in a vertical video. I'm only doing it for wide in this one. So if you're creating it in vertical video, of course you got to make different adjustments, but this is just for wide video format. Let me shrink that down just a little bit. But there you have it. There it is. Countdown timer. Of course, you can add music to this or play your own music as well. But that is pretty much it. Now let's show you what the finished product looks like. All right, so here's our finished product. Let's just take me off so that you can see it full screen. There it is. Of course, we got 5 seconds. And I'll just let that run out, but it's gonna go to the next scene. And there we go. And then of course, you can start your podcast, but that is pretty much it. If this video was helpful for you, you can always support the channel by liking this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you always watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.